about the dealing with the situations in my domestic affairs over my mother and my family, and so the mother generates on the mother to say this and the mother will say again, let's use her, because if we know it ain't no taking no medications, and this is the way we gotta use for internating and making what we have to do, of course. Well, it's going to say what we told you. Have you seen? And one thing more, just a little thing. Already after this all that I just said, oh, offense the president of Argentina, they're the same prostitute, whore, how dare, take the mother, internate the mother, and dare the mother to be raped. For what he said of the president of Argentina, an evil pedophilic dogs eater, degenerate prostituter, homosexualizer, sodomaki, Fernandez, pretender of senator. And officialism Argentina. Pedophilics, degenerates, sickle shit. Oh, call the military. Everything has got the shit away to us. Oh, right now. To take the presidency if they do anything to us. Like arranged. And not only that. وتغمى بلد غاديش كي يتنخلي في تسمى فالخداسين كيديش كي ملاخي. قلت غمى بلد كما بلاتيش كذا بخيكي. And suddenly happened something that everybody of this witches and tellers and degenerates with the respective victims happened. I had this dream, just a simple dream, around the whole day we suffer, and that's supposed to be my displacement over trying to match what I would have won over my supposed unconscious satisfactory. Please, I apologize for everything that as you perhaps don't understand. Anybody who could see these videos and anything else, I'm so sorry if you don't get the reality and you perhaps say that I'm making bullying or disformations or any kind of damages, which ain't not true. Further the terms I'm using that I apologize for MISPPROPER at the reality, but suddenly it is the picture we everyday live here in this lousy country of hell, with a burden for the afforded victims and innocents. Too much. And the real of this dream were that I simply supposed to be re-internated, but internated, which a lot of my friends are suffering. And suddenly there is this supposed unit of psychiatry that I will have the chances to go to work and making something around while being internated. And beside this place were suddenly supposed library and some others that I will ever be working, and there will be in this penitentiary fellas who will meet me to having sex all around, and we will have the whole of that my God, I like you, come, make it me, blow me up, and make everything that I want, and I give in my sweetheart candy. And suddenly the reality of feeling myself at that moment like abducted with not knowing what I was doing and what were happening about that all that I didn't know what were the thing about I doing that I was doing, but not conscious at the reality of myself. That was the dream, and there's nothing like it gonna happen to me, and nothing like I need, and not wanting ever. And the certainly clear is that further any inductive, further any telling the dream as the possibility that can happen around. The point is, this is the reflection of Adlen in Tachimsim. Sometimes there is like a vetom of Nachal Sinzivit Kieski. And by other side, a lot of friends are suffering this kind of thing. Over Mendoza, Tucumán, how's this? Entre Rios, Santa Fe, and the penitentiary of St. Louis related over psychiatric convicts were closed, so there ain't work except for the clandestine putting people to rape inside there, like have done while during my kidnapping border, which still keeps on arming and forging and making up cause for less humanity, saying forensics and the whole of logistics of the government of the city of Buenos Aires were right about this all the time, and we know, and we chased him, and we're lying and making always say he does, and our officers were always right. So suddenly I said you with this always right of this horse Kirchner's officialism and the prostitute first in command, Cristina Kirchner, and the pedophilic second in command, Aníbal Fernández, they were right. https www miserias de enfermedad de generaciones K y oficialismo Argentina, Sodoma enferma repodrida y sus prostitutas argentinas .int. F5 OS recalled my last key. Oh, they said first. They said it all first, all the time, of course. With a cleaner, the last BLYTT. ISIS in New York. This is Cyril O. Katlinin. 8:28 at the morning. In my address, Buenos Aires, I am Alejandro Redemi in April 21st, 2014.